Hey everyone, how you doing today? I'm your host Siren Frost, and welcome back to an update deck profile episode. And if you guys hear any talking in the background, that's with my roommate. He's playing his game, but he's not going to interfere with this video. So, I decided to go ahead and do an update video about two of my most favorite decks, or not two of them, at least one of them, in this video, which is my Silver Thorn, Dragon Empress, Venus Luquier deck profile in the D series. Now, before I get into this video more, I have a disclaimer. If you guys want to go ahead and judge me for simping over Luquier, and, you know, obviously she's my playmat, my avatar, my queen, everything. I hold her with the highest standard possible, at least to my ability. And a lot of you don't like that, and I understand that, but she is my avatar, she is my everything, and she'll always have a place in my heart. Even though I play a lot of different decks, I still go back to the damn Luquier. So now in the Set 3 collection, they revealed more support for Silverthorn / Luquier support, but in more of an Energy Blast base in style. And of course, we all know about what Pale Moon can do back in the Golden Age. So, in the Golden Age of Vanguard. And yeah, and we all know who this deck is based on, is from Asaka Narumi of Team Asteroid, so it's not gonna interfere too much with that. Excuse me, and forgive me you guys, I do have a small cold because the weather is constantly changing and shifting. So now, let's get on with the video, because I know the last time I did this, we did not have the energy generators quite yet, so yeah, this is gonna be a whole new thing.
With one chill to spare.
And like I said, don't mind my roommate, he's playing his game, so don't mind him. Now, for right deck, of course, we're playing the energy generator, because this is like your ticket to playing the Vanguard. And don't ask me why I'm speaking French like this, because my voice is very cracked. So I have to sound at least somewhat professional. Good luck. And next, of course, we have the starter, Silver Thorn Assistant Ionela, which is a classic starter in BT12, I believe. Yeah, BT12 of the very first Vanguard Lean Joker version. I do love how they have more support. I just wish we get the critical trigger being a Silverthorn, but you know what? Maybe that'll come in the future. I don't know. And of course, we have Silverthorn Assistant Irina for our grade 1, and Silverthorn Marionette Lilian for our grade 2. And of course, I am going to start with the avatar of my choice. I do still play Silverthorn Dragon Tamer Luquier for my grade 3. You can actually put the new Great Empress Venus Luquier as your main grade 3 of your ride deck, but I chose to go with the proper ride line because why the hell not? You know, this is a cross ride type of deck, and it's going to be a very interesting build. Like, now that I'm saying that Venus Luquier is her own thing, she basically is her own thing. So that's the right deck, and of course we're using the Mireille Menai sleeves because they have a short similarities to that of Dark State. Now on to the grade 0s for the main deck, of course. I stick with my usual style for trigger lineup. So, but I do try to find some cards that would be comparable to Pale Moon. So for heal triggers, I play 4 copies of Jovial Juggler. So 4 of her, and yes, I'm sorry if my camera's a little slanted. My little guy here, my little stand here, does not want to play nice today, and my camera is just kind of old. I think like 10 years old now, so the thread's obviously breaking off a little bit. So, you just gotta do what you gotta do. Now I'm playing 8 criticals in this deck because I do like to be more aggressive in the deck as well. I play 4 copies of Swanky Enthraller. So 4 Swankies. And then we got 4 Steam Deviant Dragons.
Right.
And then 3 fronts, which is Diabolos Girls and Natalia. Because I do love the 20k shield value. So that's no shocker right there. And I'm also playing Hades Dragon Deity of Resentment, so Gallmageheld for my choice of Overtrigger. But it's my deck. This deck might go into more of a process and with the Vamvries Overtrigger, because I do like the design of this one than Gallmageheld. But that's just my personal say. And yes, of course, you can't have a Luquier deck profile video without the Silver Thorn Dragon Tamer Luquier sleeves first. So I'm glad I got a chance to pick these little babies up.
Shit.
Shit is right. For grade 1s, we're playing 3 copies of Silver Thorn Breathing Dragon. And then we have 4 copies of Jovial Juggler. This is from the set 11 collection. Her skill is a soul ability as well. While choosing cards from your soul for your Vanguard's ability, this card may be chosen as a grade 0. Bravo. When this unit is placed on rearguard from soul by the active ability of your Vanguard with Pale Moon's clan, put one other rearguard into soul, choose a unit card from your soul, and call the rearguard. At the end of that turn, put the unit called by his effect into the soul. So it has that little bit of Magia ability. I think this is very generic when it comes to like Pale Moon decks like Hari or Luquier. I think that's pretty much all the Pale Moons we have so far. So yeah, so she's very generic and she's very good for either Hari or for my Luquier. But I figure she's more of a Luquier thing than anything.
Yeah.
So.
Just go.
And then for perfect guards, we chose Ridicule Disruptor because I do appreciate more of the female type decks than anything. Here, let me show the camera on here to show you guys what I'm talking about. And that is my idea of grade 1s in the deck. I don't think you really need too many grade 1s in this deck, but I digress.
Quick.
And next, moving on to grade 2s. Oh shit, this is kind of uneven. Hold on, guys. I have a little damn cut. My dumbass kind of mixed up a little things. Okay, we fixed it. Yeah. So.
Good fucking nerve. Yeah.
If you all want to know, my friend is playing. He's playing Resident Evil 4.
6.
6. There's a 6?
Yes.
God damn, I thought it was a 4.
Oh, it's 6.
Well, everyone, ladies and gentlemen, now I know something different. Moving on, playing 4 copies of Silverthorn Rising Dragon because I think he's definitely the bad dragon of the game, and also a very good one for your beat stick. He's not really bad as like he sucks. He's bad because he's a hungry dragon that wants to eat your soul alive, pretty much. And then we have the promo card for this. So we're using 4 copies of Steam Performer Tougue. Basically, you can use this in your Pale Moon deck as well. Another generic Pale Moon card support, which is for Hari or Luquier, depending on what you want to use. So I'm using this as a different combination. You know, like, you just gotta do what you gotta do. But this is like a very good card for me to have. So I'm glad I can. Anyways. Moving on, we're using a lot of grade 3s in this deck, and I do mean a lot of grade 3s. I'm realizing when you hit the grade 3 zone, that's when shit gets really serious to the core. So of course, I am using 3 more copies of Dragon Tamer Luquier just for rideability, personification. I know you're all probably thinking like, damn Celine, this deck is only meant to use like 1 or 2 of them for the Venus Luquier's ability. True, but there are sometimes, people will take them to their drop zone and there's a slight chance you won't even get those cards. So I want to have a little bit more of backup contingency in case something else goes wrong. So we're playing 3 of them. We're maxing out all the Luquiers, okay? So sue me. Speaking of Luquiers, here is the main boss of the deck, the main ace that you want. Silverthorn Dragon Empress Venus Luquier. During your turn, if your soul has a Silverthorn Dragon Tamer in his soul, this unit gets 5,000 power. If your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, all your front row units gets plus 5,000 power instead of this unit. So I find it very disturbing now. So it's a 1 turn only for this active skill. Energy Blast tree and put a card from your hand into soul. Choose any number of grade 3 or less unit cards, each with different grades, from your soul, and call them to rear guard. When this unit attacks, put 2 rear guards into soul, draw a card, and this unit gets 5,000 power. And in that battle, if your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, it also gets plus 1 critical into that battle. So it does retain some of its grade 4 counterpart in the G era, where it does get +1 critical, depending on the situation of the units that you called with. So I think that's what it is. And yes, I will show the cards from the glare. So I'm sorry, there's no glare. Oh, there is a glare. I'm sorry. And then we're playing 4 copies of the new edition. So Showered Applause Dragon, again another Pale Moon generic, which is if you have a Vanguard with only Pale Moon in its clan, this card is only for Pale Moon. Okay, we all kind of know that, so no need to make more introductions. Now, its main skill is when this unit is placed on rear guard, if your Vanguard has only Pale Moon in its clan, which mine does, choose a card from your drop and put it into Soul. During your turn, if your unit was placed on rear guard from Soul this turn, this unit gets 5k power. If your opponent's Vanguard's grades are greater, this unit gets 10,000 instead of 5,000. So, okay, another beater for the fighting style. Oh, I thought there was like a little bit of a problem here, but I was wrong. Oh, there you are. There's there's the crumb. Hey, stop crumbing in the sleeve. Okay. Okay, now if you're all wondering about what's going on in this one here for the last slot, I decided to max out the full playset of Hurry and Join Silverthorn Servants. So the order card for Luquier, and obviously so because she does retain the Purple Trampese's ability when she gains his power, and you can play it from the drop zone as well. That's what I like about this deck a lot. Pale Moon has always had those assassination tactics. It's why Asaka was chosen to become an assassin for Team Asteroid, because back then I was considered a bit of an assassin, but didn't secure a win to save my life. I mean, sometimes I did, sometimes I don't, and it's kind of a touchy subject, if you know what I mean. Ugh, there's so much dust in this card. Anyways, you guys, that is it for the deck profile video for the update version for Luquier. And let me just hurry and get this out of the way, pretty much. I'm just gonna put this like right here. There we go. So let's put this all right here. So this is what it looks like, and what I do love. I still love this deck with full-heartedly, and I'm not gonna give it up anytime soon. If someone tells me quit Vanguard because of Luquier, because of how bad I am with it, like some people like Dane. Oh, and as a side note, by the way, I just want to put this out 1 second. Like, call this person out. If you guys ever stumble across someone named Danes, aka Stephen Lee, or whatever the hell you want to call him as, whatever you want to do, just know this guy is an asshole, he's a troll, and he's not worth your time. Our time is more important than his. But anyways, you guys, that is it for the video. If you guys like the content to create my channel, please subscribe, thumbs up for this content, comment down below, and send me guys' deck lists and what you guys are working with. Go outside your comfort zone, try something new and different. And I'll talk to you guys in the next video. As always, I've been your host, Siren Frost, signing out.